We begin with the Orange Democratic Movement that has now postponed by 7 days its planned mass action over corruption in government. The postponement came with an ultimatum to the government to apologize for what they termed as taking Kenyans for a ride on corruption following Deputy President William Ruto's admission of loss of funds in the National Youth Service (CAM).
In politics, they say there are no permanent friends or foe, and Dan Waiguru may now know that all too well. As Cabinet Secretary for Devolution, she came under fire in May 2014 over the transfer of National Youth Service Director Waiguru, but Deputy President William Ruto came to her defense.
Hii watu wawache makelele. Kazi ya kuajiri wafanyikazi wa serikali, kutransfer, kufanya nani atafanya kazi wapi, ni kazi ya public service na rais na mimi. Kama iko maneno hiyo mtuulize sisi, wacha kwenda kukombanisha watu wengine wadogo huko chini.
More trouble was to follow Waiguru following corruption allegations over the loss of 791 million shillings at the NYS. Ruto's close ally Eden Duale was on her side.
Masikia siasa mingi iko NYS, Waiguru, nini na nini, hiyo yote ni maneno ya propaganda.
That tune would change after Duale and Elgeyo Marakwet Senator Kipchumba Murkomen were dragged into the NYS scam in a sworn affidavit by Waiguru.
She needs a psychiatrist and she needs prayers.
But it was perhaps her appearance before the National Assembly's Public Accounts Committee last week where she implicated William Ruto's aide Farouk Kibet that may have touched her own nerve.
You know, the masterminds cannot be walking around doing catwalk on us when public money has been lost, giving us long lectures on influencing investigation, I don't know, this and that. No.
The latest Ruto-Waiguru drama providing fodder for ODM.
And William Ruto cannot turn around and project himself as some saint when the matter of NYS is being talked about, while we know that he was the first person actually to come to the defense of this matter.
The Jubilee administration, the president and the deputy needs to come out and tell Kenyans exactly what they know about this, the corruption surrounding NYS.
The MPs are accusing President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy.
You know, these scandals of Jubilee are like a hydra-headed octopus. You know, they have got tentacles all over. Tentacles all over. And no one is actually innocent in this matter. No one in the Jubilee administration is innocent.
They are also demanding the resignation of Health Permanent Secretary Nicholas Muraguri and Transport Cabinet Secretary James Macharia, whom they say was in charge of the Ministry of Health when the health scam was tailored. The scam includes, among other things, the purchase of 100 mobile clinics at 10 million shillings each.
Those goods containers you saw, you're being told each of them is to go at 10 million. Are they gold-plated or what? Are they carcinogenic or what?
The public demonstrations, we are not just issuing empty threats. We mean business. When these demands, if these demands are not met by the end of this week, come next week you will see what you've never seen in this country.
The opposition has always dismissed the government's record in the war against graft. But with new demands by ODM, the government may be staring at a fresh round of mass action by the opposition. Rita Tinina, KTN News.